Okay, so you've got the firecracker, some excitement coming your way, and you've got the ink pot. You've got problems being resolved. So there might be some sort of legal problems, something to do with maybe messages, some sort of communication, some sort of problems involving paperwork being resolved for you, because you've got the sport ink pot over here. You've got the table, a lot of hard work ahead for you as well. So that's coming up into the future. So in the past, you've got the wall. There was some sort of misunderstanding that you were involved in. And you've got the valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So something that didn't quite work out, maybe you got the wrong end of the stick or somebody else did, but you've grown from it, and you've got now, deep personal strength and peace around you, and you will get success coming to you. So you've got the chain going into the future, which says a chain of events that will affect your life. So something starting off that's going to lead to something else that will cause a change. And there's a very stubborn and aggressive person that you might be dealing with, a ram over here. So some sort of excitement coming in that sets off a series of events. And that might mean that it causes you to end up dealing with this person who's quite aggressive. So be aware that this person can be quite stubborn, this person that's coming up into the future. And they might be affected. There might be somebody in your work situation, because they are somebody that might be involved in giving you a lot of hard work coming out into the future. So problems being resolved, some excitement coming in, and you might be dealing with somebody who is very, very stubborn. So just be aware that these things can be coming in during that week. So you are dealing with somebody with the Queen of Swords, and this person is giving you a lot of grief right now. You're coming up against them, and they're proving to be, as they say, a very worthy adversary, but somebody who is very stubborn, somebody that you can't seem to win any battles with. Whatever you say, they don't listen to it. Whatever they say, you don't listen to it. So you're up against each other, and you are having, you've sort of reached a stalemate situation where neither of you are giving up and letting go of that particular problem that you have, that dispute that you have. You are standing your ground, and you're both being very stubborn, and you are not willing to give up. This is the Queen of Swords, so this might be somebody that is rather sharp-tongued, and they could be quite sarcastic and somebody unapproachable, and you might be dealing with them at this particular moment. So you are up against a rival or somebody that is giving you a lot of grief. Somebody's being very, very stubborn, and you can't seem to win in this situation. It seems to be at an impasse, shall I say. So what's going on with you? You've got the Five of Rods over here. So you can see a lot of disputes with the Five of Rods cards. Always talks about having, stiff competition, rivalry, a lot of arguments. You can see this windmill is not moving. It's completely stuck. So, everything is at a standstill right now. So nothing going. There's no wind to even push it. So it's actually brought a complete halt to the energy. And as a result of all these disputes, no work is getting done, because usually the windmill, is involved in grinding of wheat and things like that. But you can see no productivity is coming out of it, because the sails on this windmill are completely stuck. They're stopped. So whatever this problem is, you're crossing swords with each other, you're fighting or arguing, or a lot of disruption coming along, and no production or no productive work is being done, and things are not getting on the move. Nothing is moving. Things are quite stuck, quite stationary. And you've got the Four of Rods over here. It looks like, you just want to take a break from it. You are fed up about what is going on. You're pretty stressed out about it, and you just want to get away from it. It seems like you've had enough of whatever the situation is. You can see this woman's taking a break, and this is probably where you are at the moment. Maybe you have decided to take a break, and you've gone on holiday to get rid of, try to get your stability back. But she seems like she's just taken time out away from all everything is stopped. Maybe it's all stopped because you've taken a break or gone away or left the situation for a little while. to try and find yourself, try and reconnect with your energies again, because you can see the energy of the sun over here. So maybe you've just left the situation, walked out of it, and decided that, you know, you needed the break to get away from the stressful situation because it was just, you know, it was getting too much for you. So, what's been going on with you? You've got the Queen of Rods at the moment, you know, and this is a sign showing that, you know, you are really very independent, on the top of your games. You have been in a leadership kind of position right now, communicating your ideas, being very active in your energies, because this Rod's Queen, you know, she's a very successful, very proactive person, a person who's in charge of things. And you look like, it looks like in this last year, that is where you've reached some sort of stability in your career right now, and you are achieving, and you're able to communicate with others, and you are bringing out this energy. She looks very friendly, so that's how you're coming across, as someone who is very energetic, someone who's very friendly, very helpful, and also in a leadership position. And you are achieving, you're finally starting to achieve things. And you've got, in the last 3 months, it looks like you've been spending a lot of time on your work, a lot of hard work, you know, from sun up to sundown. This is the Sun card, and the Sun card also talks a lot about work and abundance coming in through work. And, you know, it also talks about happiness. So you've got the 2 dolphins over here, a lot of intelligence going on. So you're doing a lot of work that involves the mind, and you might be working late hours. And you've got to have a lot of abundance with it, because the Sun card always promises abundance after, you know, with this hard work. But the hard work has to be put in order for you to attain this abundance. And it also brings in this happiness. So maybe you also met somebody in the work situation that you're very, very attracted to. And that person makes you quite happy. You'll see a lot of things eye to eye. It could be a very good friend, or it could be something that you're very romantically interested in. But the Sun card coming in, bringing that energy, and also bringing a payoff. So you're starting to earn a bit better from all the hard work that you have been doing. So you are now, it looks like, taking a break. You know, with this 4 of Rods over here, where you're taking a break and just, you know, as they say, shooting the breeze, you know, taking the time off to get back to nature. It looks like on your mind you've got the Temperance card, where you are reaching, you're in a phase of healing at the moment now. So you may have actually physically taken a break. You may have taken a little bit of a holiday right now. Maybe that's what you're doing right now, and you're healing from whatever past dramas you've dealt with, and you're managing to walk away from all those past dramas that you had. So that's been on your mind. You need that holiday. You've taken that holiday, and maybe that's what you're doing now. You're getting your energies back, and getting yourself back on track. So going into the future, you've got the Empress card. So it's going to mean that you know, a lot of hard work is still coming up for you, but abundance coming in. It promises great wealth. You've got this nice big emerald coming in over here, and a lot of work, mind work. So a lot of writing, maybe expressing your creativity, but you'll be spending a lot of time by yourself and doing this work that involves intellectual work. So that's what you will be doing, and it's going to be the thing that brings in the rewards for you, the financial gains that you are looking. So right now you are at a stage where you're at a standstill. This is the Hanged Man. You feel like you made a lot of sacrifices. You're wondering whether it's worth it. You're actually scared of doing anything right now. You feel a bit stuck over here. This man looks a bit terrified. He's on this tight rope over here, and he doesn't want to move because he's scared he's going to fall off. So life is pretty much at a standstill, and you really don't know how to move forward. You feel like your energies are pretty much stuck. Especially since this person has been giving you a little bit of grief and challenging you, you do feel, you know, very scared to make the next move, and you are pretty much stuck. So around you, people see you as a very confident person. They actually see that you're a person who can take, you have good time management, because this man's got a watch in his hand. He's sitting on this, so you're quite stable. You know, he's sitting on a rock, so you're pretty stable, and you know, he's well dressed, so you know, you are earning reasonably well right now, you know, enough, and you've got these good leadership qualities. You're in an authoritative position, so maybe you're going to be getting that kind of position, being promoted to that, or that is how people are seeing you. They're seeing you as a true leader, as a person who's able to manage these resources, and you know, see you as maybe good in a management position. So that seems to be maybe what you're going to be going for next. Or maybe that is a promotion that is something that will come in for you. And that is what you want, because you've got this a 9 of cups over here. So that's your wish. You want to achieve the highest point in your career, or you want to achieve that. And you know, you want all these people to support you, and you're going for gold. Let me put it to you that way. And that's what you're hoping to get coming into your life. That's why you're working very, very hard. So what's going into the future, the final outcome? You've got the Six of Coins, you've got the Fool, and you've got the the Magician. Okay, so the Six of Coins shows lots of stress. So although this card in the General Tarot is about generosity and giving up time and effort and all that, it seems like with this in this deck it is about the stress that comes with that job that you're doing. So you're highly stressed out about whatever work you're doing. You can see this man's clinging onto the cigarette and and he is clinging on for dear life because he's so stressed. It's like he needs this kind of thing to get him through the stress. So whatever you're going through in your work right now, you are being very stressed out by it, and it is it is something that you haven't been able to sort out. And maybe this is why, with this Four of Rods, you do need this little bit of a holiday, this bit of a break to get through the stressful situation, or it could end up being making you ill. So coming up for you is the Fool card, so something brand new coming up for you. So maybe you shouldn't be stressing so much because some new situation coming up for you that will take you into a new direction. And it'll take you into a new direction where you have this magician coming in. So, a manifestation period. So it's going to bring you, because these cards follow each other. So whatever you want, whatever new direction you want, whatever new career path you want, you're going to be able to get it. Because where the Fool comes in with an idea, the Magician makes it into a reality. So whatever ideas you have, you'll be able to make it into reality. But you can see he's a cobbler. He has to work really, really hard. He's got all the tools. So you are properly trained up to do this job. And he's mending the shoe. So that he can move forward. So you do have the tools in order for you to move forward, and you can manifest this particular new job that you want. You have all the skills that you have. So make sure that you're putting out CVs, you're putting out any kind of feelers so that you can move forward. So a phase of manifestation coming up for you, and with the Fool, a brand new beginning coming up for you. So your life is starting to move forward. So you should stop being so stressed out. Take some time out, go and get yourself a holiday, relax, and things will start moving. So even though you're stuck right now and you feel particularly stuck, even with this Five of Rods, the sales are not going, and this person over here is giving you a lot of grief. You need to just relax, de-stress yourself, and know that something new is coming for you, and you've got the Fool and the Magician one after the other. So whatever thing you're thinking about doing, go for it, because you will be able to bring it into your reality. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the from the Animal Tarot. So the first one is the Ace of Summer, which says, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, the rebirth of current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. So you've got the Ace of Summer coming in and the Dove. So some new hope, some new emotional situation coming in for you that's going to take you out of this current feeling of, if you've been feeling depressed or down. And I know a Libra went through a lot of hard times recently. So something new, a new cycle now beginning for you. And the Six of Summer says the love and care of children becoming more important in your life. And all people may return from your childhood. Old memories can be healed, and possibly childhood dreams are ready to be revived. So you are going through a phase of healing. You are healing the past, and you are moving into a new phase. You might also have children, and you might be ending up spending a lot more time with your children. Or then again, also reconciling with somebody from your past, old friends and family. And the Four of Spring is the last card, which is the Otter. It is time to kick back and relax. Celebrate all you have. Joy arises from success in your career, like the completion of a project and a very happy home life. So whatever you do, whatever project you have is going to have a successful completion, and it will give you the time to sit back and relax. So you need to take some time out as well after you finish this. So don't jump in from one project to the next. Make sure you're taking a break, spending time with your family, spending some quality time with the people you love, even if it's friends, and then move on to the next phase. You need that little break in between before you move on. And this is also what this Four of Rods in this deck is saying. You just need that little picnic between, jobs. So you need a little picnic between meals, between breakfast and dinner. You do need that little bit of a break. So make sure you are getting that break to recharge your batteries, because you are very stressed out right now, and that can only lead to illnesses, stress-related illnesses.